from Happy Hollow Park and Zoo, everybody. My name is Kendra. I'm one of the zoo educators, and today on our virtual meet and greet, we are meeting our Indonesian blue-tongued skink. So I'm still wearing my mask because I want to make sure that I am protecting those around me and being safe, and of course washing our hands before and after handling our animals. So I'm gonna go get our friend and we're gonna get to meet him. Oops, sorry buddy. This is Raj. He is our Indonesian blue-tongued skink. And as we learn about him in this meet and greet, you might see that tongue sticking out, which he gets his name from. So you get a good view of that bluish purple tongue that he's got going on. So Raj here is a particular species of skink found in Indonesia, hence Indonesian blue-tongued skink. But there are different types of skinks found all over the world. And you can tell a skink from different types of lizards because of their spade, shovel-shaped head. It's a little bit more triangular, kind of like a snake's head. So that's a really distinctive way that you can tell a skink from other types of lizards. Now Raj here is fairly old. He is about 20 years old, which is actually the upper end of his expected lifespan. So I like to think of him as an old man, but he usually still likes to come out and say hello and meet friends every so often on our meet and greets. Now Raj here is an omnivore. He eats both meat and plants and fruits. So out in the wild he'd eat a mixture of fruits and veggies, some insects and animal carrion, which is sort of like dead animal parts. And at the zoo we feed him a mix of veggies and fruits and insects. Now you can tell by his very short little legs that Raj is not a very good climber. He is going to spend most of his life hanging out on the ground, and he'll dig shallow burrows in the ground to stay in to kind of protect himself. He's what we call diurnal, which means that he is awake during the day, like us. So humans are diurnal, and so is Raj. So he'll be awake during the day, and he will sleep at night. Now Raj here uses his camouflage, his lovely brownish grayish pattern on his body, to help him hide from possible predators. Now that coloration is really handy for him because it helps him blend into the forest floor, because it looks like the dappling of light through the leaves. It looks like shadow and light. So animals with a lot of patterning actually are much better at camouflage than animals that are more of a solid color. Patterns are good for camouflage. Now, on the off chance that he were to be threatened by a predator, if his camouflage doesn't do the job, he has a really special thing he can do, and that is he can detach his tail. Now, he wouldn't want to do that unless he absolutely had to. It's an emergency only type of thing. But if need be, he can detach his tail and a new tail would grow back. But of course, it wouldn't be just like the one that he lost. It would always be a little bit different. But it's a really great adaptation to have in an emergency. Much better that the tail gets lost than you. Now, some of you may have seen our video with our friend Machanga, our Kenyan sand boa, that I previously did for you all. And something that we learned about Machanga is she has a special way of reproducing. Indonesian blue-tongued skinks also do this special form of reproduction. So most reptiles you think of lay eggs, but blue-tongued skinks are what we call ovoviviparous, which means that they actually give live birth. They'll birth their young, and the babies will be in sort of a membrane sac when they're born. So it's a little bit of a halfway in between a live birth and having an egg. So something that blue-tongued skinks and Kenyan sand boas have in common. Yeah. So get one last good look at Raj's cute little face. Maybe he'll stick that tongue out for us one more time before we say our goodbyes. You want to say bye? No? Okay. Well, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed meeting Raj. Oh, there's that tongue. I hope you enjoyed meeting him today, and we hope to see you back at Happy Hollow again real soon. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.